2 months of doing whatever I please. Not since I was 15 have I had such a long expanse of nothing, and never before have I had the freedom to enjoy it. I got a phone call from my nan earlier, worrying about me. In her mind, if I wasn't in a job then I was wasting my life and everything I had done up to this point is instantly rendered pointless. I tried to argue that doing what I did before was pointless in its own right. I wasn't enjoying life, I was wasting it. Until I had a taste of this freedom, I had the same mentality as her. I don't see the point in arguing. I only wish that I had more proof that what I'm doing is going to work. I can't help but feel like a hippie. I have always hated the mentality of hippies who don't mind handouts from the state but refuse to contribute, and I've been tarnished with the same brush. Hey, at least I'm not getting anything in return from the state. In fact, earlier this week I got a letter through demanding £75 of unpaid taxes from HMRC. Nice. I feel ashamed when I can only show you graphs of YouTube progress on my channels. I'm not naive enough to think that I can earn a living from ad revenue. It helps, but it's mainly the contacts I meet and the one-off jobs I'm given that pay my way. I'm easily tripped up by people asking, how much exactly will you earn next month? I don't know. And they know it, and they will happily use that against me and my plans. Likewise, when people ask me 3 days in about what progress I've made and I fail to produce any sort of results, they instantly write off what I'm doing. Using that logic, I guess that you could say that if you bought a shop and all of the equipment and were setting it up, they could also say that you've wasted your time since you've not made any money. I don't know if these people are totally stupid or if there's something really simple that I'm missing. Maybe I'm a massive gambler and see an outcome that isn't there. I don't know. To add insult to injury, I've had a lot of stalkers recently. At first glance I'm flattered that people will go out of their way to try and meet me or to find things out about me, but on the other hand, how dare they add people I know on Facebook and interrogate them about my life, including some things I'd rather they didn't know about me. I'm not big or famous, but I'm already getting problems like this. I can fully understand why celebrities don't mingle with the masses. Once again, I don't consider myself a celebrity yet, which is why I can pity the big league players even more. What can I say? The last couple of months have taught me a lot about what I'm capable of, and even more about my limitations. I now do about half the content I did when I started 2 months ago, and yet still feel just as busy. Not that that's saying much, but I doubt that anybody could call me slack if they knew even half of what I was doing on a day-to-day basis. Though some bits I want to remain quiet about because I want to see where they end up without any support from my other bits of my online empire. Also, I am now working on some very large projects which aren't anything to do with YouTube or anything like that. Maybe that's where the hours go. I have a better social life than ever before, and yet whenever I'm off doing something, I'm inevitably spending money that I can't afford to spend, thinking about the hours that went into earning it in the first place and how I could be doing something right now instead to improve my position further. This has been one of the best times of my life, though I feel as though I'm headed towards a waterfall and whatever happens will break me in some way. I'm hoping it will just be a drop in how much money I have. At worst, it will mean that I have to return to work and my dreams of doing something I enjoy with my life will gradually get washed away again. I can't have it all, and I know that something will have to be sacrificed. I'm making this video not because I'm depressed or full of despair, but to show you that I'm not naive. I'm not living in a dream world without problems of my own, and even with all the time in the world, I am limited in what I can achieve in a certain time span. This is not an admission of defeat.